G'day everyone, Rach here from Rara's Realm. Welcome to my cross-stitching Flosstube channel. I am a Kiwi Flosstuber. G'day to all those returning and hello to new people, welcome. I hope you enjoy what I do. I should say I'm a one-take wonder. I don't edit. I don't really have the program to edit without buying something, which I haven't got into that. I don't feel at this point I need to do that, let's put it that way. So I am a one-take wonder, and we usually go off without a hitch. I apologise for the pink cheeks. I was charging around getting some jobs done, and I thought that I had calmed down enough that I could sit in front of a camera, but obviously not. Right, we are in a mid-fortnight update, so I don't have a lot to show you. This won't be a very long video, I don't think. I did put stitches into 3 projects, but I didn't do the 4th, and I'll explain that in a moment. So the project that I started the fortnight with, so last Monday, Tuesday, is Sarah Casey Unwin, which I started in honour of Sampler September, thanks to Teresa Kitten Stitcher. And when I showed this to you last Monday, bearing in mind I started it on Sunday. So when I showed it to you on Monday, I had just started the outer vine along here. Okay, there's our usual problem of where are we going to put it. So all I have managed to do in the intervening days is add some things on this edge, which I've started, and I've gone across the top. There is half of an upward slope here, but that's the extent of page 1. So I am kind of hoping, with the amount of time I'm going to give this in September, that I could get page 1 done. Woefully amountless first week, so I don't know. We won't say that too loudly. So that's Sarah Casey Unwin by Chessie and Me. It's on the called for fabric with the called for threads. I got it kitted from Country Sampler last year, I believe, or earlier this year. Then the next ball out of the hat last week, or pillowcase to be more precise, was a Country Winter by Plum Street. If I just move it along, I won't need to say it. When I showed it to you last time, which was I think the first time I had worked on it, I'm just at the top of the house and sort of had brought the white down to the top of this garland here. So again, woeful. It's so diddly. Look how little it is. So what I have done is bring the white down on one side of the garland. So I think that line at the bottom here is the start of where the window is at the bottom of the house. So I've still got to fill in the white on this side. I just can't get over how little it is. I'm a 28 count, 32 count person. This is 36, and so is Sarah Casey Unwin, is also stitched on 36 count as well. So I'm thrilled that I can stitch on 36 count. I'm sure it won't be for an awful lot longer, but I think I will, for some of my bigger pieces, I think I will certainly go for that. Okay, then the next ball out of the pillowcase was to work on Joy, and I have got all of that done, and I've come across into the bow, and when I showed it to you last time, I had just made a start on the O of Joy. So again, not a huge amount, but I have completed the O. So that's where we're at now. The O has got some red. I don't think you're going to see it in this light. Oh, yes, you can see it there now. Slowly but surely we are getting there. And then the next ball out of the pillowcase, I keep saying hat, but it is a pillowcase, was a new start. So I didn't do anything on the new start is actually yesterday today. So I had 3 choices, which were Shakespeare's Peddler Mary Finney. So that was choice 1. I've just dropped choice 2. Choice 2 was Sarah Comfort Queenstown Sampler. Both of those are fully kitted. And choice 3, that just fell out, was S. Ward, A Little Rag, and again kitted. So I looked at all of those during the week, and I just thought, I don't really want another big start. Such is the way that my rotation is this year, things move very slowly, and I do get a little bit anxious that I'm still at the beginning of some of my bigger pieces just because of the way that they've been drawn out of the pillowcase. So I decided I would start this. So I don't know if I was sleep deprived yesterday or what, but when I started to read all the information, I just got completely bamboozled with how you separated the silks. And then I couldn't find the stitch count in numbers. I had to figure it out from this, which I haven't actually done, to work out if the fabric I've been given actually gives me a seam allowance as well around the edges. I mean, it must do. I can't imagine that anyone would send out cut fabric without an allowance. The country winter that I've started, which came as a kit, we worked out has a 3-inch border, and I think we worked out the same with Sarah Casey Unwin as well. At Stitchy Group we put collective minds together, but I just could not get my head around this, so I threw a tantrum and I didn't start it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to start it. Let's go back over there. And today, which is also meant to be the day that I work on the new start, I'm going to put a length of thread into the 3 that I've already shown you. At least 1 length of thread into each of those 3 projects. So that's my stitchy week. It's not been very good. This coming week, so tomorrow Wednesday I have Cooper, which is the capybara parrot. He's lovely. Then I have the little Mill Hill beaded kit Jingle. And then at the weekend I've got Sarah Casey Unwin again. So she's getting a lot of time this fortnight, well this month. Every fortnight she's getting 4 days, plus if I want to stitch in the mornings before breakfast. Because I do get up early, I try to then do my exercise, so it's done. And then if I want to I can stitch, and I quite often put on one of the longer floss tubes and stitch while I watch, because I can just listen and look up when they show things. So anyway, so that is where we're at. We are at 8 minutes. I thought that I would just waffle for a few minutes. I wanted to ask, other than Flosstube, what sort of YouTube videos do you watch? Is it related to a hobby or just an interest? I was looking at, I have a thing for houses. I love houses. I should have been an architect really, but I just wasn't brainy enough. So I really like house tours, so I watch quite a lot of house tours, and quite often if I find a house tour where I either like the house or the person presenting their house, I will often go and look at their channel. And on one such occasion I found a channel and they do grocery hauls. I spent most of yesterday watching grocery haul videos. I do not believe it. I don't know, I just found it fascinating. Primarily American grocery hauls. I just find it interesting to see the food that's available, and the sizes, my goodness. Someone held up a bag of corn chips, and I swear the bag was as big as what we buy our potatoes in. I was just dumbfounded at the size of these bags. But I just found it hugely interesting. I then went and had a look for some English ones, and I found a couple who I think someone did a Tesco haul and someone did a Waitrose haul. So I did look at them, but they didn't have the same wow factor as the American grocery haul. So yeah, it just made me laugh that I spent the day watching grocery haul videos after I'd done all my chores, but I didn't stitch. Yeah, so I just was curious, what else do you watch? Because there's just anything and everything on YouTube, as we all know. So I thought I would ask those that want to put it in the comments, what sort of what do you search for, and if you want to share the name of a favourite channel in that search, shove it in the comments. I'm sure that loads of people will be interested to see and find new things. I mean, I found mudlarking on the Thames through watching Teresa Kitten Stitcher, but then I'm her stalker, so I do anything she does. She doesn't know I'm her stalker though, so don't tell her. Yeah, lots of ups today. It's because I'm waffling. Anyway, I think we're now at a presentable time, so I shall go. Yeah, no haul again either, by the way. I saw someone made a post about the Christmas ornament issue, so it must be becoming available. I will look it up on 123 Stitch. I haven't looked at what's new lately, so I'll have a wee look and think about getting this order in. Maybe kitting up one more. I was going to kit up 3, but I think I might just only kit up 1 more because I've got enough things here. And bearing in mind we're now into September and I'm not starting anything new, and probably from mid-December I won't be starting any new because I've got family for 5 weeks. We've got a secret birthday party weekend in the beginning of January. Got to be quiet because that person's in that room. So there's a lot on it. I doubt that I will be stitching much, and so I probably will end my Flosstube year in mid-December. And then I'm thinking about what I will do next year, because I don't think I will do this. I don't know. I kind of want to get some things finished next year. Anyway, waffle, let's go. I will catch you next week, where we will pick some new projects next week, and yeah, have a good stitchy week. Stitch all that you want to stitch, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.